Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action develops confidence and courage. You can enjoy Fantastic Radio UK now on the TuneIn app. Fantastic Radio UK. Your music, your possibilities.
Set is a color, ni set, sit for, ni set, toy, set, luna love. Ni bes, dino, musicien, ou aduna, musique, sans no frontière, ni bes. Soy best, c'est lunaco. Mayoku di la dolen, disco American, I'm gis you best. Warishun, gisenenen, nda kerbi, nda pameti, nebis, yamenyo, African, nepu andano, Ganayi, nda pabare, de kerbi, nda pameti, kite suchat, moko soke, nebis, besoy. Best, c'est tout mon corps. Mayoku di la dole. Give me one, just to know what do you think for the future. Joy, I love the world, the mama is here. Give me a hand, give me one, just to know what you think for the future. Kalayangi joy, I love the world. but he's here. Money beats God, they love them and making love. Money beats God, they love them and making love. It's so easy, yeah.
Yes, the best excuse is Christmas. It's the excuse of the year. To rack up life's stress in little tights.
Itchy Santa beards.
Get away with it at Christmas. It's the excuse of the year.
Mixed in and pajamas, binge period dramas.
There's no judgment here.
Santa, a secret Santa won't ruin your career.
Awkward.
Buy consoles for 9-month-olds.
Your motives are clear.
Don't at me cause it's Christmas. It's the excuse of the year.
Give your sister sweater and yourself on the better.
Guess whose is cashmere?
What's forgiven as it's Christmas. It's the excuse of the year. Oh, by golly, it's a jolly merry excuse this year.
Christmas is this very moment.
There's a train that comes from Namibia and Malawi. There's a train that comes from Zambia and Zimbabwe. There's a train that comes from Angola and Mozambique, from Lesotho, from Botswana, from Swaziland, from all the hinterlands of southern and central Africa. This train carries young and old African men who are conscripted to come and work on contract in the gold and mineral mines of Johannesburg and its surrounding metropoli. 16 hours or more a day for almost no pay. Deep, deep, deep down in the belly of the earth, when they are digging and drilling for that shiny, mighty, evasive stone, or when they dish that mishmash food into their iron plates with the iron shovel, or when they sit in their stinky, funky, filthy, flea-ridden barracks and hostels, they think about the loved ones they may never see again because they might already have been forcibly removed from where they last left them, or wantonly murdered in the dead of night by roving and marauding gangs of no particular origin. We are told to think about their lands and their herds that were taken away from them with the gun and the bomb and the tear gas and the Gatling and the cannon. And when they hear that choo-choo train, I chuck it and I pump it and I smoke it and I push it and I pump it, crying and I steaming and I chicken and I they always cuss and they curse the coal train that brought them to Johannesburg.
Connect with Kojo on Twitter at BontiAmoaco or on email bonti@fantasticradio.co.uk.
We started this morning with Yusa Indio doing one of his beautiful collections of work. Yusa Indio coming from Senegal and doing the songs that tells the African story remarkably well. Yusa Indio. We found our way into the world of the man who makes the trumpet shine and bright and whistle through the southern parts of Africa. I call him the child of the continent. My deepest admiration to this man with this brilliant, excellent, remarkable instrument takes me way back when I was growing up, and my father would sometimes play his music, and I wondered, who's this guy? And he would take time to explain and tell me who this gentleman was. He was the second person who you heard his song. He calls that one Stimela, and he explains and expresses what happens to the miners in that part of Africa, down the tip of Africa. I call him the master storyteller. His name is Hugh Masekela. The South Africans call him Intate Hugh Masekela. I wondered, and I asked a friend of mine, what does Intate mean? It means that uncle or an older person, saying Hugh Masekela is one of the legends who contributed immensely in the struggle of apartheid in Southern Africa, and how they use music. People like Hugh Masekela, people like Sipho Hotsticks Mabusela, people like Jonas Ngwangwa. If you go down, you can go as far as to Dorothy Masuka. You go down to Mariam Makeba. Oh, I tell you what I did over yesterday. Yesterday I went into the bookshop and I bought a book of Mariam Makeba. I have not read it. It's just in my bookcase. So when I finish reading it, I will tell you the stories around the stories that I've read about Mariam Makeba. But these people played a major part with Southern Africa and the freedom that they're enjoying now in that beautiful country. How are you doing this morning? You are well? You are keeping well? How is life treating you? What is it that you are expecting today? What is it? What is it? Talk to me about it. What is it? You can definitely get in touch with me. It's 0208 090 2121. I repeat, 0208 090 2121. That is if you want to get in touch with me. Or you can get in touch with me via Twitter. It's bonti@fantasticradio.co.uk. Connect with us. Connect with us. Connect with us on WhatsApp. You can connect with us on all your emails, all our emails, and please connect with us. Yes, if you want to find out any information, if you want to get in touch and contribute and be part of this conversation, please get in touch. Let me know how you are doing and what your contributions are. If you want to send a WhatsApp message, it's 079-6141-7021. 079-6141-7141. I pray you were well. I pray you were well, and I am really looking forward to this morning. Yesterday, I want to once again thank Mr. Errol McCullough, who came in and spent time with us and shared with us the journey that he's been through and the content that he shares with his team and also with people and all the people who came throughout the whole of the month of October, coming through this November the 27th. It's going to be brilliant. I'm going to be there. I am really looking forward in coming through and be part of the man and sharing with them and hearing them sharing their harrowing or their hero stories, and the women who've also stood or standing with these gentlemen going through these trying period. What I loved about what Mr. McCullough said yesterday, we're not testing it. We're not asking GPs, and we go into the GPs and not asking questions, right? It shouldn't be something that should take us out. It shouldn't be something that should take us out at all. It shouldn't take us out. I'm talking prostate cancer. Yesterday, we talked about prostate cancer, what goes into it. Please, 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 please. When you go to see the GP, please ask the GP, can I come in for an PSA test? Random check. It helps. I love what he said. He said, when you pick it up early, it's easy. Nothing happens. It's curable. It can be dealt with. So you don't feel as though you have the whole world tumbling on you. Okay, so please, talking to the man. 60 minutes past 7. Can I say welcome to the team, and everybody who contributes immensely to this conversation and this morning's production. Want to thank Kerry, want to thank Tom, want to thank Sina Hamidio on the other side, making sure that everything is working consistently and making it happen. I want to thank you guys. I really, really want to thank you guys. We're going to do music. When we come back, I'll share with you bits and pieces. Do you know that children of Black and African, Caribbean, or mixed ethnicities wait longer in foster care? Yeah. So there are thousands of young children who wait longer in foster homes looking for parents and people to adopt them. When we come back, I will share with you. Let's do music. Good morning, and I welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to Fantastic Morning. Oh, forgot to tell you, my name is Kojo Bonti. I'm welcome. Let's do music.
Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is a quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow.
Fantastic Radio UK app can be downloaded today on all app stores.
I used to think about immature things. Like, do you love me? Do you want me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number? But I'm a man now, baby, a grown man. And I came a long way. And the spirits taught me one thing. Taught me to hold on to my love. Sometimes I just can't help thinking living without you, baby. See, sometimes I just can't live crying about you, baby. I'm not worried about a doggone.
Hello and welcome to Pensions 101, a series designed to help you make sense of your pension. My name is Claire, and today we're going to be talking about how to achieve an early retirement. The current state pension age is 66, rising to 67 by 2028. You'll need a minimum of 10 years on your national insurance contribution record to be eligible to receive the state pension. You'll get access to your state pension on your 66th birthday, or it will be your 67th birthday in 2028. In comparison, personal pensions and defined contribution workplace pensions have an earlier retirement age of 55, rising to 57 by 2028. You won't be able to access a personal or workplace pension before this age unless you have exceptional circumstances such as ill health. With defined contribution pensions, the value of your pot when you retire depends on how much you've paid into it and how your investments perform over time. So if you're hoping to retire before the state pension age, you may want to maximize your personal and workplace pension savings. Here are some tips to help you retire early with a defined contribution pension. First of all, you should be aware of your options when you reach retirement age. You can use your pension to take a 25% tax-free lump sum. You can then use the remainder to buy an annuity, which provides a guaranteed income for the rest of your life or for a fixed number of years. Alternatively, you can simply draw down your money as you wish, subject to income tax. If you choose to take your tax-free lump sum, you could spend the money on whatever you like, such as paying off your mortgage, making home improvements, or helping loved ones achieve their goals. While an early retirement could provide you with more time to focus on the things you enjoy and reduce stress, there are some long-term considerations to retiring early. For example, you'll need to ensure that you'll have enough money saved to support you for the rest of your life. The earlier you retire, the fewer years you can save into a pension, and the smaller your pension pot will be. Your pot will also have to last you longer. So if you withdraw most of your pension in early retirement, you could be at risk of a pension shortfall. You'll also need to consider pension tax if you decide to access your pension through drawdown. After the initial 25% tax-free amount, you'll have to pay income tax on each withdrawal. Depending on the size and the frequency of your withdrawals, this could have a significant impact on the size of your remaining savings. If you're hoping to retire early, it's important to plan well in advance. The earlier you start preparing, the sooner you'll find out if you can afford to take an early retirement. You can use retirement planning tools like PensionBee's Pension Calculator to set your desired retirement income and learn how much you'll need to save in order to reach your goal. If the level of pension contributions that you'll need to make is unrealistic, try inputting a higher retirement age until your goal is more achievable. You may have several pensions that you've lost track of, for example, from previous jobs. Finding your old pensions will give you a good indication of the total size of your retirement pot. PensionBee can help you combine your old pensions and consolidate them into one simple plan so that you can more easily manage your savings. When planning your retirement, you may find that a phased or gradual retirement is a good compromise. This means reducing your working hours once you reach retirement age, allowing you to continue paying into your pension while working less and easing into a slower pace of life. Remember, pensions are an investment, and like all investments, the value of your pot can go down as well as up over time, so your capital is at risk. For more information on saving and retirement, visit our Pensions Explained Centre. There's a link in the description box below. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.
Life can be challenging. However, within you dwells your possibilities. Believe in your possibilities and go for it. Fantastic Radio UK. Your music, your possibilities.
You so much, very much. Welcome. Good morning to you for those who are just logging in to connect with us. Thank you so very much. I also have to say this, for you to look into your pension and talking to a financial advisor. I'm looking next week, getting a financial advisor coming through, having a chat with us and how we can prepare for the pension, because there are different and plethora of products available that you can tap into for your prep pension, because with the way things are going, you cannot just wait on state pension. Okay, we have to look into private pension, different products and different solutions that we can have in preparing for the future. 24 minutes past 7. My name is Kojo Bontiamwako. I'm so glad that you made time in spending with us. I remember I promised you I was going to share with you adoption, and I was at the UK Black Business event and I saw this brilliant charity organization called the PACT, P-A-T charity. And PACT, what they do, they bring parents or people together to connect them with young children who are looking for parents, homes to go. And according to what the gentleman said to me, he said black children or children with from the ethnic minorities, minority homes, or the children with mixed ethnicities need no longer don't need to live any longer there, because they stay longer in the homes. They need people from various backgrounds to consider adoption, so that children can be placed in homes and with families. I'm really considering I'm really presenting this to you because there are a lot of children who needs us, who needs our support. And if we can go in there and adopt, I remember many years ago when I was married at the time, we looked at it. I have to say, it comes with a lot of patience. It comes with a lot of patience, and you would have to be very patient because it has its own legal sound to it. So you must be ready to go through the process. But to give another young person or young child a home is such a beautiful thing, a beautiful thing. That is, if you have space and you have environment that you feel the young child can benefit from, please contact this charity. Again, if you feel that it's not a thing for you, then again, you can always recommend it to someone else. But I would have to say, it's a beautiful thing. A friend of mine has done it, and he is so grateful. They had 2 girls and they wanted a boy. So they went into a charity, not this particular charity, but they used a charity, I think it's in somewhere in Yorkshire, and had a beautiful boy. He's 11 now. So, and they've built a whole life, beautiful life together. I'm so glad that they did. So please connect with this charity. It's www.pact, P-A-C-T charity.org. Right? PACT, pactcharity.org. And your telephone number is 0300 4564 800. I repeat, 0300 456 4800. I tell you why when I speak sometimes I pause. We stream on several platforms, and sometimes people are listening on the other platforms, and I sometimes forget that it skips me. That is why sometimes I just catch myself, or I have the team say, listen, slow down. That's why I had to take my time in pronouncing and the numbers. The number again is 0300 456 4800. Yeah, let's do that. If you can, please, let's look into the charity and see how we can support this great work and see how we can contribute immensely to other person's life. Christmas is just around the corner, and if we can give another child a home for them to go and spend Christmas, and even let them carry on staying, because they don't have to come straight into your place. They can come in, spend a Christmas with you. Depending on how you prepare the timings, right? They can come and spend Christmas with you. They can go, they can come back. And again, one would have to also see the adaptability, the convenience, because people have lives. And I am not suggesting in any way, shape, or form to go for it. If it's not convenient. We are all at different stages in our lives. And if you can do it, that would be wonderful. I love us to get music 29 minutes past 7. And when we come back, I carry on with the content that I prepared for you this morning. How are you doing today? You want to get in touch with us? Oh, hold on. Someone has gotten in touch with us. Her name is Eunice Hardens. Eunice has sent an email coming through and said, I'm enjoying the show from Trinidad and Tobago, and I want to congratulate you with what you guys are doing. My name is Eunice, and I have here with my husband, Eric. We are listening to you, and we love what you're doing. Eunice! Good morning. Thank you for listening. Let's do music. When we come back, we'll carry on with our conversation. Thank you for choosing Fantastic Radio, home of possibilities.
The biggest secret in life is that there is no big secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you're willing to work.
Fantastic Radio UK. Your vision, your possibilities.
Sorry, person. Now, all gone. Nation be sent. I want a guitar. I say, Rabbit, Tamu won't go. I just do. Grow me. I'm in America. I want a guitar. I say Rabbit, Tamu won't go. I just do. Rock me. me, grow me, grow me.
Excellence is to do a common thing in an uncommon way. You can listen to Fantastic Radio UK today on LG Smart TV.
Hey, 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 hey. For those who are wondering what is going on, who playing this music? I have Charles who just sent me a message saying, who's that? His name is called Ebo Taylor. He comes from Ghana. I think he lives in Germany or Amsterdam. I'll have to check it. But that's Ebo Taylor doing beautiful music, rhythmic music that he does to the best of his skill. He did some work with Pat Thomas, who they come from Ghana. So we've gone from Senegal, we've come from Southern Africa, we've come into Western Africa with Ebo Taylor. You never know what comes after this, as I share with you the seven pillars of finding your purpose. I will make sure I go through as soon as possible, so that as you know, I wouldn't rush it, because sometimes I tend to rush it, and and people don't really get it. They've got to listen to it again, or they find it very difficult to understand. But we are all born with a meaningful purpose. Your purpose is not something you need to make up. You already have it. You have to uncover them and create the life that you want. you may have to ask yourself several questions. What is my purpose in life? You can begin to discover your purpose or your purpose by exploring two things. The first thing you have to look at is, what do you love to do? What do you love to do? What is it that comes so easily to you? That's the second thing. What do you love to do? And what do you love doing? And what is it that comes so easy for you? My younger brother, who comes directly after me, when we were growing up, I noticed that he had such a brilliant way of drawing stuff, right? He would take a pencil and he would start drawing stuff. And I kept wondering, how come this guy can do this so easily? It came so easily for him. And that is what he also came to the table with. But he did that effortlessly. He did that, and I kept wondering, what is it? How come he does it so well? But with time, I noticed that every one of us comes on earth with our purposes. And there are things that come so easy for us. The one after my younger brother writes exceptionally well. He would just get a pen and paper. Yes, he did literature in secondary school, but he would get a paper and a pen and he would just write. He's written 1, 2, 3. He's written 3 books already. So look at, what do you want and what comes easy for you. The second one, or the first one I would have to say, is look at what comes so easy for you. What is it that comes so easy for you? You know, the first one I would suggest you do, explore the things you love to do. Just explore it. We are all born with deep, meaningful talents. Unfortunately, life comes in and we forget and we don't look at it. But look at it. Explore the things you love to do. The second is, ask yourself, what qualities you enjoy expressing the most in the world. Right? Ask yourself, what qualities you enjoy expressing the most in the world. That's the second one. You first ask yourself, what are the 2 qualities I most enjoy in expressing my joy, my happiness? You ask yourself those questions, right? And when you ask yourself those questions, you'll be surprised. Those questions will lead to, what do I want to add to people's lives? What are my footprints? What are some of the things I want to fulfill that I'm not too sure? You could be a mechanic. You could be a carpenter. You could be a surgeon. You would be a mother at home. You could be a single father at home, or you're a house husband. I struggle with that word, but you follow what I'm saying. What is it? To some people, parenting is where their strengths are. Go for it. What are the things that you would want to do? Or you ask yourself, what are the qualities you enjoy expressing the most in the world? The third thing I would suggest, I'm sharing with you the 7 pillars. Create a life purpose statement. Create a life purpose statement. I hadn't done it. I hadn't done it for a while, but 2 years ago, I had gone through a very life-changing stage, and I had to really define why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I took a few moments and wrote and descriptively decided, what is my purpose? Why am I doing what I'm doing? In finding your purpose, you would have to learn, or I would suggest you look at creating a life purpose statement. Okay? So what you do, you write, you take moments and you scribble your highest vision, what you are doing, what you are becoming, and what you want to become. Okay? So you take your step through the processes, system by system and process by process. Mine is inspiring and empowering people to live their highest vision in the context of love and enjoy. That's my purpose. Inspiring people, empowering people to live in their highest vision of themselves. So it comes through my conversations, it comes through how I engage with people. That is my purpose statement. I work in business, with children, with partner, with everything I do. Okay, so let me go to the fourth one. Decide where you want to go. Decide. Let's decide. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to live? 2 days ago, I was having a chat with a friend who is was having a conversation, who had a conversation with a financial planner preparing for his pension, because he's gotten to that stage where he feels he will retire quite early. And he had a chat with a financial planner. So we're having a chat, and I said, well, what have you been up to? And he said, look, I had to revisit my pension and other things, and he had to reconfigure how his future was going to look like. And he had decided where he's going to live at 60. He had decided where his holiday home is going to be. He had decided, how himself and the wife is going to spend the rest of the 6, because my friend is 6. He's turning 60. Yes, he's turning 60. Yeah, he's turning 60. The wife is in the late 50s. So they're looking at, okay, when my wife gets into pension, because they're taking an earlier pension, because, according to him, he's made few arrangements and he's fine, And I was so impressed. I was very impressed. I said, what did you do? He said, I had to decide how this thing was going to be like, or how this was going to be like. He's quite advanced in age, but I said, how did you do this? Because it's not as easy. Is it difficult? He said, listen, you would have to decide. And this is what I had to go and check and write for you. He said, and I said, use your inner compass to clarify your vision and figure out where you want to go. Then lock in your destination through goal setting. Yeah, you just sort of log it in through goal setting, affirmations, visualization, and start taking actions to move you towards the right direction. He shared with me, he said, 5 years ago, I decided to do, because he's a doctor, so he decided to do more locum, put in more work and do several duties. He took on stockbroking, he took on other things, and he had to sort of double up his ports. And he's telling me that at some point by 60 he wants to go for early retirement and do beautiful stuff with his wife. The kids have left, so the two of them are looking to having a beautiful pension life and preparing for a life of brilliance. And I said, I am grateful for them, and I in fact I was very, very inspired. My question to you is, have you decided where you're going to live? How are you going to live? That's another thing. Deciding where you want to go, how you want to live, because you can decide where you want to live, but you might forget to decide how you want to live. How do you want to live? By that, you want to play golf every weekend? Do you want to travel every fortnight, going somewhere, Paris, Cuba, South Africa, Ghana, Nigeria? You want to help your local charity? What is it? Decide where you want to go. Yes, just decide. Let that decision be the GPS. Go for it. The fifth one, 49 minutes past 7, is be clear about your life's purpose. Just be clear. Just be clear. Once you are clear about it, you want to keep your mind focused. Then the how will show up. I was listening to Les Brown. For those who don't know Les Brown, he's been a motivational speaker, life changer, a business consultant for many, many years. You could check him out. He's Les Brown. His name is L-E-S, Les Brown. And he said, don't think just about doing what you want to do, but take some time to think of the how. As much as sometimes you don't have to think of the how, it's also important to think of the how, being realistic enough. How is this going to happen? But this is where critical thinking kicks in. Who am I going to do this with? Where am I going to live? What do I have to do to move the needle? What are the processes? What are the systematic processes? What are the processes I've got to take in making this happen? Can we do the fifth one? Did I talk about the fifth one? The fifth one is being clear about your life purpose. Can we have that statement up, please? Being clear, or be clear about your life purpose. Be clear about your life purpose. As I've shared with you over and over and over, and as we've been discussing, you look at what is it that I have to do? Because as soon as you scribble it, you have control over it. My last thing, and the sixth thing, or the last but one, I'm sorry, is conduct a passion test. Conduct a passion test. You'll be surprised what happens when you take this passion test. It's you go to www.thepassiontest, the passion test, right? The passion test. You go on that website, and it's broken things down systematically. The passion test. You go on that platform, you see how you can test your passion. You can see what goes into it, what your strengths are. It's the same as the strength finder kind of thing, but with a passion test, it's more detailed, right? And you go on there, and suddenly you are able to navigate, right? It's simple. It's such an elegant process. Yeah, you start by filling in these, 15 times, and following that statement. What is my ideal life going to be? You fill in the blank spaces. It was developed by Chris and Janet Atwood, right? Go on the passion thirst. There's a test. The passion test. The passion test. Go on there, check that website out, and you can test and find out my life is ideal when I'm being of service to massive numbers of people. What is that ideal life to somebody? My life, their life is when they are helping people with their vision. You have to find out what is that ideal life. What is that ideal life, right? To somebody speaking to large groups. To other people, the ideal life is being part of a spiritual leadership network, being part of a church, being part of a mosque, being part of an ongoing training, supporting young people. To other people, supporting the LGBTIQ people who are being persecuted across the world. All right, what is that ideal life? When you go down the passion testing, you'll be able to detect and pick up what your passion is and what causes you to look at. My last one, conduct a joy review. Conduct a joy review. Conduct a joy review. Sit back, take about 30 minutes out, and just review yourself. Sit back, look at what you've achieved so far. I remember I was having a chat with a dear friend of mine, Kumbania, and amazing woman. And she said, Kojo, because she has a very soft voice. She goes, Kojo, we get so amazed and overwhelmed with all the things that we want to do, but we don't take the time to sit to look at the things we've done so far. I love that woman. She said, we don't take the time to recollect and take time to do the joy review, the happiness review, how far we've come. Take some time. Get through your own joy review. Review your success. Review your mistakes. Review the things that you haven't been able to achieve, that you really want to achieve. I trust these 7 pillars. It's been helpful. And if at any point you need support, please find yourself support. You can get a life coach. You can get yourself a mentor. You can get yourself a business person or an individual. There are plethora of life coaches, business coaches, individuals. It could be help that you need in your relationship. You know, it could be help that you need in your career. Find out. Seek for help. Ask for help, and you will find it. Let's do music. 55 past 7. When we come back, I'll tell you a story after this. Good morning.
The biggest secret in life is that there is no big secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you're willing to work.
Fantastic Radio UK. Your vision, your possibilities.
Diba wengeli ndutu bambi Jumbala jumbelande ndutu bambi
And now we'll look back at 2020 with
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night.
Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you.
Morrison's, making Christmas special.
I'm levitating.
The most important characteristics you need to succeed in life are resilience, determination, and persistence. Email us hello@fantasticradio.co.uk.
Hey, you're welcome. I'm so glad. Thank you so very much for choosing Britain's Home of Possibilities. Thank you. Really, really enjoyed spending the time with you. Listen, I am so glad that you made time. I hope the 7 stuff that we, shared with you would go a long way to add value and contributions to your life. I have to say this. We have Alice, who is leaving us. Alice leaves us today. Alice came through for the past 4 weeks, and she's been working on the back end, doing the production and working and preparing herself to go back into Australia. I want to say, Alice, thank you. Her name is Alice Kettering. Alice, I want to say thank you for the work you've done so far, and you coming to contribute immensely to the whole Fantastic Morning production. I want to say thank you. Thank you very much for coming through. And also, I wish you on your journey forward, pursuing radio and, pursuing media across Australia. If at any point we can be of help and support to what you are doing, please, you can call culture, do that. So please, anytime, if at any point we can be of help and support, I want to wish you all the best and successful, all the things that you seek and desire to achieve in life. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you. I'll be with you tomorrow. And let me also say this. Success is lousy, and it can be a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can lose. Success can be a lousy teacher. And it can really seduce smart people forgetting that they can lose. When we succeed, humility. When we succeed, passion. When we succeed, let us be empathetic, sympathetic to other people. Because the people we see climbing up will be the same people we see sometimes when we are coming down. Let's learn to pay respect and love, value people, but most of all, let's value the purposes that we've been given to achieve. Once again, my name is Kojo Bontia Mwako. I'm so glad you made time in spending with me. I'll be with you tomorrow. Take care and do have a fantastic day. Once again, thank you for the production team, Tom, Kerry, and most of all, Mr. Sini Hamidi, Technical Director. Do have yourself a fantastic and a brilliant, 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 brilliant day. Take care. Bye-bye for now. Bye.
Sharing stories with you, exchanging life experiences with fantastic music, discussing current affairs. Most of all, it's about you. Thank you for choosing Fantastic Radio UK. Your music, your possibilities.